Computer. Woo, okay. All right. So, if you didn't see it, I'm gonna back up. We're actually gonna start standing. So if you're all sitting already, we're gonna start standing today. If you didn't see the beautiful pink full moon last night, we are celebrating the full moon this week. It is the pink phlox moon to celebrate the phlox flowers that are coming and blooming right now. So you still get to see it. It's still gorgeous. Yesterday was spectacular. Lowry sent me some pictures, so thank you for that. So today we're going to do our moon flow. We are going to do our psoas again at the end of class. I'm going to shake up a little bit in the middle. Always options. So if you feel like you need to take another option, feel free. I can see a few of you across the top of the screen. Lowry, I can see you. So if something's going wrong, feel free to give me a little high five. But before we start today, why don't we just dig our feet into the mat, give them a little further than hip width apart, and let's roll those shoulders back and down, bringing those palms forward. And before we truly start today, let's just give ourselves a moment to reflect on this period of, I don't know, forced quarantine. We have a choice, as we know, our theme for this year is we have a choice. And we have a choice this time with our families, this time in our homes, to make some changes, to try something new, to not just sit stagnant and watch every TV show on Netflix. We have a choice to come out of this quarantine with a new skill, or we have a choice when we're here to reach out and help others so that we don't have to feel quite so alone. Maybe buying a gift card for a local business that you want to see survive when you come out. So there's an option. There's an option to make a shift in this time. And let me just read this to you. So a shift can happen in your life, in your spirit, physically, emotionally. But a shift happens when you say no to what does not serve you. A shift happens when you forgive those who have hurt you. When you set boundaries with people who drain your energy. When you trust that the universe is working in your favor. You stop forcing things to work. You stop seeking external validation, and you operate from your heart instead of fear. You realize that you are infinite love and light, and you are totally abundant. So let's consider thinking about that shift. I'm going to post this on our email after class today. So from now, from this standing pose, feeling those four corners of your feet in the mat, right below your big toe and your little toe into your heel, let's drop those hands and let's inhale all the way up. Send a little bend to the knees, reach as high as you possibly can, and then exhale, bringing those hands to heart. Good, inhale, dropping those hands again, reach all the way up to the ceiling. And exhale. Good, slowing that breath and remembering that breath comes into the chest, into the lower belly. So this time let's bend the knees a little bit and let's inhale all the way up, reach and exhale. One more time into the knees, bend and exhale. Good, bringing those hands to heart center and let's tilt that chin down. Opening up the neck and inhaling nose to ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, nose to ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. And from here, let's roll that left ear towards the left shoulder, opening up the right shoulder and neck. Exhaling down and rolling in the opposite direction. Exhaling down. We give you a practice round and then a second round. So let's inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, one more time, nose to ceiling, all the way up, open the throat. And exhale to neutral neck. Good, let's drop the hands from here. Hands to the sides of our legs, and let's inhale, bringing that left side all the way down as far as you can, bringing that right side up as high as you can. Exhale down. Inhale up, other side. Exhale down. Good, one more time each side. Inhale. Exhale. Other side. Inhale. And exhale. Good, from here, let's really open up those shoulders. Rolling those shoulders is, with the two of them together, roll them all the way back and down. So let's roll a few times. Inhale to exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One last time, coming forward and back. Good, and get to center. Let's roll in the opposite directions with the breath. Inhale to exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's bring those hands right to your hips. If at any time during your practice you need to kind of reach onto a chair for balance, feel free to do that. The good news is we really can only see a little tiny itty bitty piece of you, so you don't even have to worry about it. We're going to start with our abdominal area, find that belly button, and we're going to shoot it forward, and we're going to come around. Big circles all the way. Inhale to exhale. One full breath for one full rotation. Find that stretch down the backs of the legs as you push your bottom back, keeping that spine straight, and exhale. Good, one more time around. Inhale to exhale. Good, coming to the front, we're going to reverse directions. Inhale to exhale. Inhale. Feel that delightful stretch down the legs. Inhale to exhale. Even opening up those hips, hip flexors. One more time around. Good, coming back to center. From here, let's open up those wrists a little bit. So take those hands into fists, and we're going to circle them in one direction. Finding that breath still. And then reverse direction. We're going to be on our wrists a little bit today, not too much. But always want to protect those little fragile muscles there. One last wrist stretch. We're going to take that left hand, and we're going to press the heel of the hand out further than the fingers if we can. And if not, just gently help those fingers back a little bit. Just placing the hand on top of the fingers, pressing the heel of the hand out, straightening that arm. Let the stretch come from the shoulder all the way out. Good, and fingertips point down, push into the knuckles. Good, other side, we're going to press into the heel, gentle pull back. Fingers down, gentle push. Excellent, and then release those arms. Okay, we're going to bring those feet together. We're going to take a forward fold here, but we're going to start with a really deep bend in those knees. So let's inhale all the way up, engage the abdominal muscles, and sink down. Keep the bend in the knee, hands come to the mat. Once those hands find the mat, or your shins or your ankles, wherever you land, you can choose if you would like to take that bottom and pull it up towards the ceiling, lengthening the legs a little bit. Letting the head loose, shake it yes and no. Just releasing all of that upper body energy towards the floor. Getting that head nice and loose. Good. From here, send the bend back into the knees. We're going to push into the feet. We're going to come to stand. We're going to do that one more time on each side. We're going to take that left foot, we're going to cross it over the right this time. We're going to inhale. The stretch won't be as deep because we've twisted, kind of brought that leg over. So don't push it. You want to find that place in yoga between effort and ease. No pain. Letting the head loose one more time. Exhale into the backs of the legs. Give yourself a little bit more space in that stretch as we exhale. And then let's slowly inhale up. Good, rolling those shoulders last time. I hate to come up and down, but sorry. We're gonna come, other side comes over. We're gonna inhale all the way up. Lengthen. And we're gonna exhale slowly, keeping that back nice and long. We're gonna fold. Shaking out that head one last time. Good, we're gonna inhale. All right, rolling those shoulders back and down, untwisting those ankles, and we're gonna start our moon flow. I'm gonna straighten my mat. I'll do like 100 times. Hey, I think it's Chrissy's birthday today, and I think I saw her on here, so happy birthday. All right, if you need a little extra help with our moon flows, we're gonna take a pillow or a block. If you have any, I don't know, a can of tomatoes. I don't know what you'd have, but we're gonna have that available to us when we move into our moon flow. Just gonna tip that screen back just a tiny bit. Sorry, y'all, technical difficulties. All right. So from here, we are going to move into our 5-pointed star. All right, not perfect, perfectly imperfect. Let's reach strong. 5-pointed star. We're having energy push into the feet, push into the arms, into the head. We are nice and long. This is our moon flow. We're gonna do it multiple times. From here, we're gonna bring the elbows in, squat down with the legs, pulling the arms in, opening the legs. Good. From here, we're gonna move in that direction. We're gonna swing our arm across. We're gonna shift the foot into a high lunge. Taking a breath here. From here, we shorten the back leg, straighten the front, and move into pyramid pose, coming down towards the mat. We take the hand farthest away from the computer. We come up to that pillow if we need it, and we open up the body into a balancing half moon. When we're in our balancing half moon, we work on that shoulder back, leg up, and we're gonna hold for 2 or 3 breaths here. I recognize my pillow is not doing much as it is crushing. And we're gonna come back down into high lunge. Squat. It's not the same without you guys not goofing at me. Inhale, exhale, elbows in. Come across the body. High lunge, shorten, straighten, hinge. Back arm comes to the mat or to the pillow or to whatever you need, and we're gonna open up. 3 breaths. Coming back down. High lunge. Squat forward. Good. Inhale. Reach. Exhale, squat. Inhale across the body. Shorten, straighten, hinge, and open up. Take your time. Find your pace. Good. Coming back down to high lunge. Coming to squat. Inhale up. Exhale. Come across the body. Find that high lunge first. Shorten, straighten, hinge. Open up. One more breath. Coming back down. High lunge. Squat. One last time. Inhale. Exhale, elbows in. Cross the body. Shorten. Straighten. Hinge. Open up. 3 breaths here. Shoulders back. Coming back down. Squat. Inhale. Last time. Exhale. Inhale. Shorten. Straighten. Hinge. Open up last time. Music's getting a little, I don't know, heavy. Come up, squat down. Good, let's inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. All right, this we're gonna move it up a little bit. For those of you who were here on Monday, I might still be feeling those legs. Hopefully we've worked them out a little bit. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and hold down here. All right, we're gonna do something we haven't done before, because why not? We should do that while we're all in our rooms. All right, from here, let's press up. And we're gonna take those back heels. We're gonna kick them up towards the bottom. Kick, kick, kick. Keep going. We're gonna do a few little time things. Keep going, keep going. Hold on while I turn on my clock. If you're working and I'm not, sorry. Here we go. All right. Pull. What I want you to focus on is that last inch or two before the heel finds its full bend, or the knee finds its full bend. So we're gonna pull, 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 pull. Just trying to get a little heat up today. This Wednesday morning. It is Wednesday, right? Who even knows anymore? Good, let's take it down. Feet together, a few inches apart, hands to heart. We're gonna find a little balance as we extend that leg out and in. Out. Take your time, in. Keep going. Find the breath. Again. Good. Feet to center. Give yourselves a little 5-second wiggle. All right, and let's go the other side. Find those four corners of the feet, shift the weight over, and stretch up, down, up, up. Find that hand into the heart center for some stability. 10 more seconds. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good, shake it out. Other side, we're gonna add the arms this time. So we're gonna come forward, wide on the mat. We're gonna bring the hands up, up. I feel like I'm in an 80s aerobics class right now. Not fitness yoga, but whatever. Decide what level of intensity you would like. You can bring your hands lower. Now I feel like Sandy. Ha! You can come up, over, up, over. I feel like I should be wearing neon. Ha! Ha! Really squeeze that last 2 inches to heel. All right, bring it down. Walk back and forth, 5 seconds. Maybe 10. All right, I feel like my head is cut off, sorry y'all. All right, hands to heart again. We're gonna try a count of 3. Shift the weight over, and we're gonna come up, 2, 3, down, same leg. 3, inhale, inhale, maybe not. Inhale, 1 long breath. You may be feeling this as much in your standing leg as you are in your bottom leg. Good. Bring it down. Shake it out. Working on the other side. Shift. Hands to heart. 3 times up. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. We are 45 seconds into each move. If you need your chair or your wall, take it. Nobody is judging you. Down. Taking your time. Just count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Good, we have 15 more seconds. Hello, standing leg. Up, 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 down. 5 more seconds, and 1 more round. And then we're moving to the mat. Good, shake it out. I don't know if any of you are suffering from a carpet mat misalignment. All right, 5 more seconds. Your level of intensity, heel kicks to your hamstrings. Here we go. Pull, pull. We can come up. Your choice. See if you can find, oh, somebody's sending me a message. Indie squat today, please. Look at that. Requests as class are going. Woo. Here we go. Squeeze, squeeze. Woo. Last, feel that last inch or so of the squeeze. 5 more seconds. Good, shake it out. Shake it out. 1 last time on each side, and then we're moving on. I can squat with y'all, hands to heart. Let's find it. Bring it up, 2, 3. Bring it down. Find your breath. You could be sleeping right now. I'm glad you're not. Down. Keep going. Woo. 10 more seconds. Ha. Focus. 2. Balance heavy today. Okay, bring it down. Shake it out. We got this. 1 last side, and we are done. Hands to heart, find the balance. Roll those shoulders if you would like. Feet to the ground. Shift the weight. Coming up. 1, 2, 3. Bring it down. 1, 2, 3. Try not to kick like I just did. Let the weight be controlled. Let the lift be controlled. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. I was going to say, let me hear your exhale, but I can't. But you can do it anyway. 5 more seconds. Whew. Down. Good. Release. Shake it out. All right, squat people. Let's inhale up. Keep those feet more than hip width apart. We're going to go into a squat, hands to heart. We're going to come down into our squat. All right. From here, your heels can stay on the mat. They can come off the mat if you need to. Bring them down, elbows to knees. Let's push into the palms of our hands, opening up to squat, lengthening the spine, pressing the entire foot, if you can, into the mat, holding here. Good. Let's take 3 breaths here. Nice big ones. Let's take it a little dark. Good. When you're ready, release the hands to the floor, mat, wherever. Release the legs. We're going to come into tabletop. I'm going to move to the side. Let's start with a very gentle half series on our knees. So we're coming from the knees, tops of the feet on the mat, floor, walk those hands forward. Find that modified plank. Long straight line from tailbone to head. Elbows are going to go back. We're going to let them brush the sides of our body as we come down. Lifting the chest into cobra, lifting those toes long, making those toes long, and press all the way back into child's pose. Again, we're going to inhale, modified plank. Exhale, elbows brush. Inhale, cobra, and back. Good, let's do 3 more, finding your pace. Inhale, to exhale. Inhale to exhale. 2 more. Inhale. This is our active recovery. Exhale. Inhale. Press it back. One last time of these. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Press it back. Good. Holding here for just a few breaths. Feeling that heart rate. Feeling where you want it to be. All right, when you are ready, if you're not ready, stay here in your child's pose. Come to your child's pose at any time during your practice if you would like. If you are ready for a little more, we're going to engage those feet, bring those hands out, and we're going to move into a full plank. And from here, we're going to hold that for 5 breaths. Good, when we're in our full plank, we're going to press those fingertips into the mat, check those wrists. 2 more breaths. So from here, you can stay right here, or you can walk the knees in towards the chest. Just walk in. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Holding here, plank, one more time. 3 breaths. Good. Bring those knees down. Moving into your tabletop, you probably need to bring your hands in a little bit so they're below your shoulders. And let's find that cat-cow. I haven't done one of those yet today. Pushing into the fingertips and the tops of the feet. That's where we start that cat-cow. Energy goes to the spine, and then release. Exhale, glancing forward. Inhale up. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale all the way up. And exhale down. Good. Finding that neutral spine. When you are ready, let's move into downward dog. Bringing those hands out, engaging the toes. Move into your downward dog pose. Holding here. All right, here is our downward dog flow for today. First, we're going to come up to the toes, and like a wave on the shore, we're going to pretend that that wave starts on our toes. We're going to come up to the heels. We're going to let that wave curl down the body into plank. From here, we inhale into the navel. The wave comes back. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale into the heels. One full breath, one full extension. Inhale up. Exhale into plank. Inhale up. Exhale into downward dog. 2 more. Inhale up. Curl it down. Inhale up. Exhale. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale. Navel to spine. Up. And exhale. Good. We are in downward dog. Here comes the second part of this awesome flow. We're going to take that leg back. And we're going to bring the knee up towards the elbow. We're going to shift into plank as we do that. We're going to take that whole leg, shift it over to the opposite side, come back, extend it long. 3 more times. We're going to come in, whole leg comes across, back, shift it back, push into the heel. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, press. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, press. Find your downward dog. Come to the knees. Find your child's pose. Take a little break here. Just about 3 or 4 breaths. A little rest. I'm going to move to the second side. I look dark again. Sorry. I haven't brought my light in today. All right. I'm going to switch to the opposite side so you can see the other side. When you're ready, from your child's pose, we're going to inhale up. We're going to engage the toes. We're going to press back to downward dog. From here, we're going to wave like the beach. Inhale up, curling down. Navel to spine. Inhale up, exhale down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Navel to spine up. Down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Come back up to downward dog. Inhale and exhale. All right, same as the other side. We're going to shoot that leg out. We're going to bring the knee to the elbow. Come across. Back. Shoot it out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Shoot it back. 2 more. Inhale. 1 unit. Shifts across the body. Back. And press. Last one. Cross. Back. And press. Bring that leg down. Holding a downward dog. Or find your child's pose. Your choice. Doing great, doing great. Alright. Coming out of that child's pose, come to tabletop. Swing your legs around. Back. We're going to move into a 3 little series here. Lots of planks today. Sorry. We're going to get off the wrist this time. All right. So from here, another message. You are dark. Sorry. Bringing the light closer. I swear there's a window right in front of me. All right. You are now not dark. Okay, good. All right. All right, here we go. We're going to lay back. Feet to the mat. Hands come down. I'm going to angle the computer screen. From here, you guys are getting a lot of rest as I jump around here. All right. Oh, look at that. All right. From here, we're going to squeeze 30 seconds. Squeezing up and down. Up, down. Squeeze. Hard as you can. Tight as you can. Get those glutes engaged. 30 seconds. Up, down. Up, down. Squeeze. 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 Keep going. Keep going. Squeeze. Good. Relax down. You got 10 seconds before we move into our dead bug. Our dead bug is kind of physical and mental at the same time. Hands and feet towards the ceiling. Opposite leg and hand. Come down, snap up. Down, snap up. Join me when you're ready. Snap up. Down, snap. Down, snap. Keep going. Okay, think about length in your arms. Length in your legs. Feel your abdominal muscles as you snap back to center. Good. Bring it down. Got 10-second rest before we move into a plank on our forearms to stay off of the wrist. So here we go. We're coming down to the forearms, palms facing the ceiling. We're going to find our plank. 30 seconds. Shift that bottom down. Long line. Holding here. Good. Holding. Tighten that core. Pull those shoulders down from your neck. Lengthen. Lengthen the spine. 5 more seconds. Good, coming down, 10 seconds, back. Flip your bodies over, doesn't even have to be graceful. And this time, we're gonna do some pulses. So, let's bring those bottoms up, and we're gonna pulse for 30 seconds. Palms come down to the mat. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Really squeeze those glutes. Engage them. Engage the glutes. Okay, keep going. Got 10 more seconds, a little less. Turn the music back. So many things to think about all at once. Okay. All right, bring it down, 10 seconds. Good job. All right, get your mind into the game, man. Nobody can tell if you're messing up. But we can do this. Legs up, opposite arm and leg, down. Snap it up, down. Snap it up, point your toes. Breathe in. Breathe in. Keep going. 10 seconds. Got this. Good. 10 seconds off as we flip over. Finding that plank. Forearm plank. We start in 3, 2, 1. Plank it out. Good. Making sure those elbows below the shoulder, palms facing upward, core as tight as you can make it. Holding here. We got 12 seconds left. Hold, hold, hold. Good, bring it down. Flip it over. We got 10 seconds. All right. Here we go. One more opportunity to pulse. Coming up, bridge pose. Pulse, pulse. Okay, dig those heels in. Drive from the heels. Good. Squeeze those glutes. Keep going. I'm just making weird noises here. I don't even know. I know I'm not alone. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, down. Good. You now have 6 seconds. Here we go. When you're ready, down, snap up, down, long. Everything's about length. Well, that and the coordination. That too. Doing great. Good. Bring it down. Flip it over. And when I mean it, I mean you. Here we go. One more plank. Bring it down. Hear the music. It's very chipper. Good. Navel to spine. Tighten up that core. If this really hurts your lower back, bring the feet out a little bit further apart. Take a little pressure off that low back. Hanging in. Good. Bring it back. Child's pose. Good job. Good job. All right. We are going to move into our psoas, but as we know, if you've done this before, we are definitely going to work some of those big old glute muscles so we can get that most out of our psoas release. That psoas muscle, if you're new to the group, is a muscle that connects from the lower spine, enters in through your hips, attached to the upper leg. We hold a lot of stress there. So on Monday, we did this psoas release, and I'd like to do it again today. You probably pretty much do it maybe once a month normally. Sometimes it comes with moon flow, just so that I remember. But from here, I'll explain how it works. But from now here, while we start, let's get those feet back down to the mat, hands down. Once again, we're going to move into bridge pose, squeezing those glutes, coming down, squeezing. Sorry. It's not corona. Squeeze and down. Squeeze, down. Squeeze, down. Squeeze, down. Squeeze and hold. Holding here. Just hold. That's it. We're working to fatigue these lower leg muscles. And if this is what you thought hurt you from Monday's class, no, it was those awesome lunges we did. Those are the ones that are sneaking up on you. Make you not be able to walk upstairs. All right, from here, we're gonna press in. Little pulses, just like we did a little while ago. Pulsing up. Little tight pulses. Get as high as you think you can get into your bridge pose, and then pulse it up from there. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here as high as you can. High, high, high. High, high, high. My husband says hi. You shut that door, honey, when you let in. All right, pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, nice and high again. I want you to heel toe in towards each other once or twice. From here, we're going to bring the knees together to tap and out. Tap, out, tap. No tapping out. Just tap, push it out. Tap. Good. Tap and hold. Holding here. Hold in that tap position. Knees pressed together. And open up. Press together. Hold here. Hold, 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 hold. Open up. Maybe your legs are protesting. Take a break. If not, tap and hold. Squeeze. Squeeze as hard as you can. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up. Last one. We're going to come down with the glutes. Tap the mat. Come up. Knees together. Open. Tap down. Squeeze up. Tap together. Open. Down. Up. Squeeze. Out. Down. Up. Squeeze. Out. I can't see you, any of you, but I hope you're hanging in there. I'd say give me a thumbs up. Down, up, squeeze, out. 3 more. Squeeze, out. 2. Squeeze, out. 3. Up, squeeze, out. Release. Shake those legs. Just a little stretch before we move into that psoas. Let's take the left ankle over the right knee. That might feel smart right now. Imagine pushing that front knee out. Don't really do it. Just imagine pushing it out. And from here, we're going to reach our hands through that bottom leg, pull it up. We're opening those hips. Good. Reaching through like a little pretzel. Good. Coming back down, settle that foot to the mat. One last twist. This knee that we've pushed out, let's think of the sole of the foot, bring the arms like a great letter T, and let's bring that sole of the foot across the body to find that little twist in the lower back. Good. Use your abdominal muscles and get them engaged. Pull those legs back together, back to center. Release the ankle from the knee, and let's move to the opposite side. I just want to make sure you get a little stretch out before we move into our awesome psoas. Imagine pushing that top knee out, ankle to knee. From here, we're going to take those hands, we're going to reach through. We're going to hold our bottom leg. If you'd like, you can extend that bottom leg to the ceiling. You can drop the head to the mat. Bringing that leg down. Arms out to the side, big letter T. Take the sole of that foot, come across the body. Find a twist. Pushing that knee out. Imagine pushing it out. Good. Engage that core. Come back to center. Release the ankle from the knee. And we're going to bring our feet into butterfly pose. Our legs into butterfly pose. So, this again, we're trying to release that muscle from the bottom of the base of the spine inward towards the legs. We start off in butterfly. So we bring those feet together. We sink back, lie into the mat. We're not all ready. I want you to push those feet together. Feel the connection of your feet. And then I would like you to release it. From here, we are gonna, when I cue you, you are gonna choose, if you would like, to bring those knees 1 inch closer together. Once you find that 1 inch closer towards center, you're gonna relax those legs. What you may experience at that time, what we're looking for is any sort of sensation in the legs. Looking for some trembling, some tingling, and ideally some movement in those legs. We're trying to let that movement happen. That is the release of the tension that we are trying to achieve. So try not to stop it. As the exercise goes on, I'm going to encourage you to bring your legs in closer together and see if you find any more movement. If you find movement, stay where you are. There's no need to continue to come up, up, up. But what you want to do is you want to stay low in that low range. So if I say 1 inch and you've already come up this far, that's too much. We're staying as low as we can into this butterfly pose. I hope that makes sense. So, to start, we're in our butterfly. I'm just going to turn the music one more time. Good. And from here, we're going to bring those hands to our side, palms up, and we're going to just take a moment before we begin, just releasing the tension in our face. So as we breathe in, we're going to exhale all the tension muscles in our face, cheeks, jaw, forehead. Those legs are flopped open. We're going to release the tension in our shoulders, arms, abdominal muscles. Closing your eyes if you can, or if you're willing. Just releasing the muscles to the mat, surrendering to your mat. Releasing the fingers. Releasing those shoulders. Abdominal muscles are sinking towards the spine. Feet are relaxed. Knees are relaxed. And from here, we're going to take those knees and we're going to bring them 1 inch closer together towards the center. And we're going to release the energy it takes to hold them up. Feeling for any sort of tingling or movement and letting it happen. Allowing the stress of our daily lives right now to release just a bit. As we breathe in again, let's take those knees 1 inch closer one more time and release the energy it takes to hold them up. Just settling into that space. Trying your best, if you can, to not focus on what's happening in the space around you, but within your body. And if you find your thoughts wandering, just bring those thoughts right back to that breath. Sometimes we are challenged to find our peace amongst chaos. This can be our practice some days. If you don't feel any movement in your legs and you would like to move those knees 1 inch closer together, please do. And then relax into it. As always, you can stay where you are. You can find that one more inch closer together. And just I'm going to spend one full minute, I should say, in this pose. If it becomes too much at any time, just move into full butterfly and release the tension. Just taking and appreciating this moment, connection with the body. Slow, deep breathing. Stay here if you'd like. If not, take one more deep breath, bringing those knees up together, touching at the top of the butterfly, and then releasing, opening up to full butterfly again. Making your choice if you would like to spend the rest of your 4 minutes in Savasana in butterfly or extending those legs long on the mat. Either way, flopping those legs open, releasing the tension. Breathing into the base of the belly, letting your belly expand and release. I have a Savasana story today to finish our practice. And it's entitled It Could Be Worse. Felt appropriate today. A long time ago, there was a family that lived happily in a small, quiet house in Poland. One day, Leib learned that the grandparents were coming to live with them. The child was very excited about this, and so were the parents. But the parents worried because their house was so very small. They knew that when the grandparents arrived, the house would become crowded and much noisier. The farmer went to his rabbi and said, "Rabbi, what do I do?" And the rabbi said, "Let them come." So the grandparents moved in. They had a lot of furniture, which goes into the living room where they sleep, and in some other rooms too. It was crowded and noisy in the house, so the farmer went back to his rabbi. "I did what you said, Rabbi. Now my in-laws are here, and it's really crowded in the house." The rabbi thought for a moment and he asked, "Do you have any chickens?" "Of course I have chickens," said the rabbi. "We'll bring them into the house." The farmer was confused, but he knows the rabbi is very wise. So he goes home and brings all the chickens to live inside the house with the family. But it is no less crowded and noisy. In fact, it is worse with the clucking and the pecking and the flapping of wings. So the farmer went back to the rabbi and he said, "I did what you asked, Rabbi. Now my in-laws and the chickens too are in the house and it's really crowded." The rabbi thinks for a moment and he says, "Do you have any goats?" "Of course I have goats," said the farmer. "We'll bring them into the house too." So the farmer goes back to the house knowing his rabbi is very wise, and he brings all the goats from the barn to live in the house. And it is absolutely crowded and noisy. In fact, it's much worse with the chickens clucking and flapping their wings and the goats dying and butting their heads against the wall. And the next day, the farmer goes back to the rabbi and he said, "I did what you said. Now I have my in-laws. There's no place to sleep because the chicken have taken their beds. The goats are sticking their heads into everything, making a lot of noise." The rabbi thinks and he looks very puzzled and he said, "Aha, you must have some sheep." "Of course I have sheep," said the farmer. "Bring them in the house," said the rabbi. The farmer knows the rabbi is very wise, so he brings the sheep inside too. It is no less crowded and noisy. In fact, it is so much, much worse. The chickens are clucking and flapping their wings, and the goats are baaing and butting their heads, and the sheep are baaing too. And one sat on the farmer's eyeglasses and broke them. The house is loud and crazy, and it's starting to smell like a barn. Completely exasperated, the farmer goes back to the rabbi and says, I have followed your advice. I have done everything you said. Now my in-laws have no place to sleep because the chickens are laying eggs in their beds, the goats are baaing and butting their heads, and the sheep are breaking things. The house smells like a barn. The rabbi frowned. He closed his eyes and thought for a long time. Finally he said, this is what you do. Take the sheep back to the barn, take the goats back to the barn, and take the chickens back to their coop. The farmer ran home and did exactly as the rabbi had told him, and he took the animals out of the house. His wife, his child, and the in-laws began to tighten the rooms. By the time the last chicken was settled in her coop, the house looked quite nice, and it was quiet. And the family agreed their home was the most spacious, peaceful, and comfortable home anywhere. Let's draw your attention back to your breath. Let the energy of the breath extend down to your fingers and your toes, to your ankles and your wrists, and let's send some gentle movement to those areas. And with that energy, you can choose, if you would like, to just gently roll to one side or the other. And in this sideline pose, taking that deep breath and taking a moment, identify something you feel grateful for at this time, at this moment in time. Little or big. We all have some things to be grateful for, no matter what circumstances. And when you are ready, without any rush or expectation, slowly, or lay down flat, you can find a comfortable seated pose. Connecting to that seat, feeling the sits bones in the mat, inhaling long into the spine, lifting the crown of the head, hands coming to knees. From here, we're going to inhale into that heart center, and we're going to exhale into the spine, curling down, opening up the shoulders, the wrists, the arms, and we're going to inhale into heart center. Exhale back down again. And inhale into heart center. Holding here nice and tall, dropping those hands, palms up. Let's gather with us the goodness of our physical practice today. Taking that energy to our head and to our heart. Dropping those hands, palms up, let's gather with us the goodness of those we practice with. Taking all of our energy, even though we are not in the same room, we take all of our energy and join it with our own and bring it to our heads and to our hearts. And finally, dropping those hands one more time, let's gather with us, setting an intention of what it feels like after we move into the chaos. Let's be that farmer enjoying his home once the cows and the sheep and the goats are gone. And let's bring that intention to our heads and to our hearts, knowing it could be worse. Thanks so much for your practice. Have a great Wednesday. Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
All right, I'm going to unmute you. I'm going to pause my recording.